welcome to Be Your Own IT's video on speeding up your computer. So we have a video earlier, one of our first videos actually, with some tips and tricks on how to speed up your computer. All of us have seen the commercials on TV for some programs like Finally Fast and all sorts of remote things like that. When the real solution is what we've come up with is about a 2 to 3 step process that's going to make your computer just as fast as it was when you first bought it. So, if this is the first time you've watched it, we have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/BeYourOwnIT. Where we have literally helped over 150,000 people. We have thousands of subscribers, thousands of views, 3, 4, 5,000 views of our videos each and every day. And our main focus used to be just showing people how to do it themselves and things like that. What we found is there's more of a need for real world solutions for people who don't have time to learn every little thing about it. So speeding up your computer, if you go to BeYourOwnIT.com, there's a speed up your computer button. And we have obviously our original video, speeding up your computer for free, where it talks a lot about removing items from your msconfig, which is if you go to start run msconfig and then you look at your startup tab, watch this video for a more detailed walkthrough. But under your startup tab, these are all the programs that start up with your computer. Obviously you can see this is actually my wife's computer. There's not a ton on here, but if you haven't done anything in a long time with your computer, if you install lots of programs, there's typically going to be a lot of things in here. Go through them one at a time, and maybe two, remove it. Every time you remove something, it's going to make you reboot. But the reason I tell you to go is one at a time is if something gets screwed up, you're going to know what did it, as opposed to doing a block of 5 or 10 and having it cause an issue and not knowing which one, unless of course you know exactly what they are. The other thing we talk about in the video is removing programs. So start Control Panel, then Add Remove Programs. You want to go here and remove any software that you haven't used in a long time. Even though your computer has been around for a while and you may have an absolute ton of space, you're going to want to do that. A next step is you can look at your hard drive, make sure that you have enough free space. As you can see, she has very little. I always try to recommend having at least 20% available at any given time. You can do things like disk cleanup here. You can actually check for errors and defragment here too. These are two big things. You're going to want to right click on your hard drive, go to Properties. You can do the cleanup and then go to Tools, and you want to do check for errors or defragment. Now both of these are things that I typically recommend you do in safe mode. So when you turn on your computer, you tap the key F8 and then you'll get the option to boot into safe mode. From there you'll run the error checking, the defragmentation, because oftentimes it can get interrupted when you're running in regular Windows if you have an antivirus running or anything like that. So the second step is after you've checked your msconfig, removed software, things like that, it's getting your registry cleaned, getting old files off your computer, and kind of just cleaning it up. Getting rid of all the, when you install a program, there's a lot of stuff left behind. A lot of people spend, when I worked in the computer repair shops long before I had this website, the typical computer cleanup was about $100, 100, 125, and this is exactly what we did. I showed you the msconfig and everything like that. And then another big area where we notice a huge speed bump is with the registry. Removing leftover files, corrupted files, things like that. And the tool that we recommend people use is RegCure, and we have a link to it right here. You can actually learn more about what their software actually does right here, or you can download a free trial. It does cost money. I'm not gonna try to trick you in anything or not be upfront. It costs money for the software. But in our experience, it's well worth it. And when combined with step one, your computer is going to run better better than it's run in a long time. This can be for a computer that's 6 months or 6 years old. It's going to get you back to where you need to be. You can always come back. You're going to own RegCure. You can always come back and run through our first video and then run RegCure again on your computer and get it back up and running. Now I've got a list of things they do. We've got some special pricing with them, so you want to check it out and just see a little bit what they've done. There's this video alone about speeding up your computer has over 16,000 views. You'll want your internet to run faster, programs to load faster, just your computer in general be more responsive. Well, these are the 2 steps that you're going to want to do. This is what Be Your Own IT is all about, understanding what the best method is to handle any issue, whether it's virus issue, spyware issue. In this case, it's this computer running slow. We're going to focus on a section where we have our approved, tested cure. So we're going to have, fix any computer error, speed up your computer. We're still going to have our training program. We're also going to have a virus removal program. But watch this video. The first step is free. Then the next step is going out to their website. Over 60 million people have downloaded this program. So obviously there's something to it. There's a ton of registry editors out there, probably hundreds or maybe thousands. This is the one that we've used. We recommend. We use it in our store. We recommend it to customers or people that email us. So click here to read a little bit more about their website. Download the program. Run through step 1. Reboot your computer. Download, install, and get the full edition of RegCure. And run step 2. The nice thing about the software is also, if you're not completely satisfied with it, they refund your money. So we've actually had a couple of our testers see how their refund process goes. It's actually very smooth. So if you're not impressed with it, return it. But I'm sure you will be. And if you keep running these two simple steps, your computer will be running like new for a long time. So thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for us at BeYourOwnIT.com.